Darth Sidious was a great manipulator in Star Wars. He engineered the Clone Wars, destroyed the Jedi Order, and he turned Skywalker into Darth Vader. His plan seemed perfect, even unstoppable. But there was one Jedi who consistently messed it all up. One man who, without even realizing it, completely shattered Palpatine's grand design. And that Jedi was none other than Obi-Wan Never Duck or Fade Kenobi. Yes, sir, the GOAT. It's the real deal chosen one. Alright, I know I'll trigger some of y'all with that. So today's video, as y'all see in the title, we're going to be talking about how did Obi-Wan Kenobi ruin Darth Sidious' plans. Chapter 1. Sidious' perfect plan. To understand how Obi-Wan ruined everything, you first have to understand what Sidious wanted. The Clone Wars was never about the Republic winning or losing. They were designed to weaken both sides, spread fear across the galaxy, and paint the Jedi as warmongers. At the end of it all, Sidious planned to wipe out the Jedi, crown himself Emperor, and rule with his perfect apprentice by his side, Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one. Everything seemed to be falling into place, but Sidious never planned for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, that man right there, he gonna get under your skin. Chapter 2. Obi-Wan's early interference. Even from the beginning, Obi-Wan was in Palpatine's way. Sidious had spent years grooming apprentices, like Darth Maul, to carry out his will. But who defeated Maul? Obi-Wan Never Duck or Fade Kenobi. He sliced him in half. That was a W get back for Qui-Gon too. Over and over again, Obi-Wan survived assassinations, droid armies, and separatist plots. Every time Sidious tried to weaken the Jedi War, Kenobi was there to lead the Republic to victory. And perhaps, most importantly, Obi-Wan trained Anakin. While their relationship wasn't perfect, Obi-Wan's influence actually delayed Anakin's fall to the dark side. Without Kenobi, Anakin might have turned much earlier, exactly when Sidious wanted. With no Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan, and Yoda just telling him to let go, and Mace Windu not trusting him, yeah, bro would have been going when he was like freaking 20, 19, 18, maybe 12. Bro would have been on the Sidious' grasp. Chapter 3. Mustafar's duel, breaking the chosen one. But the biggest blow came on Mustafar. Sidious wanted a full strength apprentice, a complete chosen one to stand at his side and dominate the galaxy. Instead, Obi-Wan Kenobi left Anakin Skywalker broken, burned and crippled. That boy was burned into a crisp. Chicken tenders, let me get a side of fries with that. That boy was burned like a steak. That boy was melted like ice cream, buddy. Yes, Anakin survived, but he wasn't a weapon Sidious planned for. Vader's machine body slowed him down, weakened him, and made him more of a servant than an equal. And he got treated like complete trash. I mean, he did fail, but yeah, that's a whole nother topic for another day. And that one duel on Mustafar forever limited the Empire. Thanks to Obi-Wan, Sidious's great apprentice was never as strong as he could have been. Chapter 4. Surviving Order 66. When Sidious executed Order 66, he expected total Jedi extinction. But once again, Obi-Wan slipped through his fingers. Despite betrayal from his own clone troopers, Kenobi survived. He went into hiding, quietly waiting on Tatooine while Palpatine celebrated his victory. But Obi-Wan's survival kept hope alive. Sidious didn't know it, but his greatest enemy was still out there, watching and waiting, plotting to get that ultimate get back. Yes, sir, but I had no clue. He had no clue, man. Chapter 5. Raising Luke Skywalker. And then comes the biggest twist of all. For decades, Obi-Wan protected Luke Skywalker, the son of Anakin, and Padme. Can't forget about the queen, my boy. He watched over Luke from the shadows, making sure Sidious would never discover the truth. When the time was right, Obi-Wan revealed himself, introduced Luke to the Force, and gave him his father's lightsaber. Really, the time was right once Luke's family died. They got burnt, and that was like, bet, the Empire cold, and I need to get back for them. I need to get stronger and make the galaxy better. That was really when the time was right, because first he wasn't really messing with Kenobi, and oh, I'm ranting, my fault. Okay. Without Obi-Wan, Luke never becomes a Jedi. Without Obi-Wan, Luke never defeats Vader. And without Obi-Wan, Sidious would never fall in Return of the Jedi. Chapter 6. Becoming a Force Ghost. Even death wasn't enough to stop Kenobi. Man, that boy cold. You can't even stop him through death. How do you beat him? You just can't beat him. Oh my gosh. Sidious planned to wipe out the Jedi from history, to erase their influence forever, but Obi-Wan became something Palpatine could never destroy, a Force Ghost. From beyond the grave, Obi-Wan continued to guide Luke, on Hoth, on Dagobah, even at the second Death Star. Kenobi's voice and wisdom shaped the future of the galaxy. Sidious could never escape him. No matter how powerful the Emperor became, Obi-Wan was always there, whispering guidance to the very person destined to destroy him. I ain't gonna lie, if I can't beat somebody while they alive, what makes you think I could beat them as a ghost? I just give up. I can't win. If you can't beat them, join them, or just give up. Simple. Chapter 7. The Legacy. So in the end, every part of Sidious's master plan was sabotaged by one Jedi. Obi-Wan Never Duck or Fade Kenobi destroyed his apprentices. He crippled his chosen one. He survived the purge. He raised the Jedi who would destroy the Sith. And even after death, he continued to fight Palpatine through the Force. That man is cold. Give him the crown as the best Jedi who ever roamed the galaxy. Not the most powerful, but the best. He should have been Grand Master. Sidious may have ruled the galaxy for decades, but Obi-Wan Kenobi is the reason his empire didn't last forever. And that's how Obi-Wan Kenobi ruined Darth Sidious' plans. Let me know what y'all think. Was Obi-Wan actually Sidious' great enemy, even more than Yoda or Mace Windu? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more Star Wars breakdowns and fight videos, because you know I love producing those for y'all. And if you haven't seen those fight videos, it's gonna be one right here on the screen. Drop what other videos you want to see me do in the comments, man. I love y'all. And that boy Obi-Wan never duck a fake Kenobi is a bad man. Like this video if you agree.